I've been getting so many questions by all you beautiful plus size ladies out there asking me ways that you'd be able to style certain trends and put together outfits in a way that would truly complement your full figure. So I decided that I would put together a series that would help you put together outfits and create visual balance for your body shape. That being said, I want you to know that regardless of your size, you can and you will fall into one of the 4 main categories of body shapes that I did discuss in my other body shape series video. So that would be the pear, apple, rectangular, and the hourglass shape. Being a plus size woman does not put you in a category all of its own, because where you gain your weight, where your bone structure is widest, that's what determines what body shape you are. So it has nothing to do with size, so keep that in mind. So I decided what better way to start off the series than to do a video on bathing suits, since we are in summer and we want to look fabulous while we're at the beach, regardless of our size, right? We want to look and feel confident. To heck with what everybody else says, we want to look good on the beach and we want to feel good walking around, don't we? So I wanted to put a video together that would be showing you guys some beautiful plus size bathing suits that I found that I would suggest. And even if you don't like the ones that I'm showing you in the video, just keep what I'm saying in mind. So while you're shopping, whether it's at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, whatever the stores that you shop at that you like to go to, keep everything that I'm saying in mind for your body shape so that you know what to look for. So let's get started with the pear, since it's the most common. So if you are a pear, you are widest in your hip area. So you of course you still are full on top, but you will notice that you are widest in that area. So that being said, you want to cause the eye to gravitate upwards and not focus primarily on the widest part of your body, which in this case is your hips. So you want to go with, if you feel comfortable rocking a 2-piece, then go for it. Wear a top that has some type of tribal print or any type of pattern or print or texture, frilling, any of that beautiful detailing on top. And with this 2-piece, you can see that there is a pattern on the bottom, but what I love about this one is that it's only in the center part. So you have that solid color on the sides of your hips, which is where you are the widest. So it's actually going to give a slimming effect because it's black in this case and because it's a solid. So even if when you're looking around you see something similar to this and it's not black, but it has like a hot pink solid or whatever color it is solid on the side, that would be great for you pear-shaped ladies, because it's going to cause the eye to focus on where the pattern is, because that's the part that's most interesting. This second bathing suit I absolutely adore because I love fringe detailing on bathing suits, especially for the pear-shaped ladies. It goes wonderfully. So if you do not want to wear a 2-piece and you don't like anything with patterns or any of that, then go for a solid color that has fringing around the bust area. Again, since you are wide in your hips, you want to cause the eye to go upwards, and the fringing detailing coming down is going to cause interest to the upper portion of your body. The eye is not concentrating on your widest part, it's going up to the top portion, and you're creating some type of illusion of a fuller bust. So this is something that you may want to consider if you like solid colored bathing suits. For this third bathing suit, I absolutely love this one because it has pattern going on the top portion, and then the bottom part is solid. So this is a 1-piece, but you can apply this for a tankini as well. So if you like tankinis, go for something that has, again, patterns, texture, embellishments, and then keep the bottom portion a solid color that ties in with your bathing suit. So I love this metallic circle detailing that's going on. I would definitely suggest sequins or metallic, because it's going to really captivate the eye and it's going to create an interest on top again and causing a minimization of the focus on the bottom portion of your body. Apple-shaped ladies, you are the opposite visually. You are fuller on the top portion of your body than you are your bottom. So you have a wider back, you have a larger bust, you may gain your weight in your tummy area. So that is the area that you do not want to focus on primarily. You want to minimize the attention on the top portion of your body and bring it down below. So what I love about this bathing suit is that it has a skirt and it's in a beautiful neon color, so you don't feel like old lady-ish. You feel like you're still trending because you're wearing a nice neon suit, and the skirt is like really nice. It's not too wide. It just looks very nice and tailored to your body, and again, because you're wearing a skirt, it's going to create the eye to focus down on the bottom portion of your body. And since you have a little bit of ruching going on the top portion here, it's going to kind of slim you down a little bit, because ruching does have that effect to slim you down. So any portion of your body that you are insecure about, you want to look for ruching in that area because it's going to minimize maximize that area. This second bathing suit I absolutely love because it has like an empire waist style cut to it. So if you can tell that the underwiring for the bathing suit comes all the way up top, and then it continues on with the pattern down below, and then it has some cutouts on the side. So it really emphasizes the bottom, this portion right here, causing like a slimming effect, and it's, you know, balancing you out visually. So that's something again that you may want to consider if you don't like wearing two pieces and you like wearing solids and, you know, something with a pattern or that's a one piece. This is something that you may definitely want to consider. And even though you're not showing yourself, you know, in the front, you're showing a little bit of skin through a mesh on the side, a little peekaboo effect going on there. So that way you still feel like, you know, if you want that feeling but you're a little bit insecure, you still have that feeling of, you know, kind of wearing a two-piece because you're still, you know, showing a little bit of skin on the sides. Moving along to the third bathing suit, and what I like about this one is that it has like an overlapping effect going on in the stomach area. So as an apple, you do have the tendency to carry some weight in your midsection. So if you are insecure about that, you can go with a one piece like this that has that overlapping effect, and it's going to visually slim you down in the front, and you're not going to have that appearance of having a wider or larger stomach, especially if you like to wear patterned bathing suits, which I generally do not like to suggest to those of you who carry your weight in your midsection to wear a one piece with a whole bunch of pattern, because it can give the illusion of a stretching out effect. But if it's something like this where it has like that overlapping or ruching effect, or even if it has some type of line cross detailing, those type of things are going to slim you down visually, and you can get away with it in a way that you wouldn't be able to if it were not there. So definitely consider something like this for you beautiful apple-shaped ladies. Now moving right along to our rectangular or boy-shaped woman. Now you generally lack curves in your waist area. So the way that you want to create a visual balance and creating an hourglass form, you want to go with something that's going to have an emphasis around your waist area. What I love about this one piece here is that it has like this overlapping draping effect. So it's really like Grecian in a way. It has like that beautiful folding, and what it's doing is it's like crisscrossing to the lowest portion, going down to the bottom part of the one piece, and it's causing like the eye to create almost like a cinched in waist, or like creating some type of a waistline because it overlaps that way towards the bottom portion. So something like this I would definitely suggest if you do not have any curves and you fall into this category. And I like that color blocking effect because it's not going to be just like one solid color that's not going to break up your upper body and your lower body. As someone in this body shape category, that is one of your main objectives, is to redefine your waistline and to show that you do have an upper and lower portion that are separate and not just a solid color or just a plain straight body. So the way to do that again is to create a color blocking effect, and you can see the top portion is pink and the bottom is black. You can do it of course with whatever color combination that you like or see. If you like a floral print and it has the same effect with the overlapping, that is something that is extremely important for your body shape. I absolutely love this second piece because I am an absolute animal print lover. I have animal print everything, and I just think it looks fierce, beautiful, and you look like you'll need to be walking down a runway fashion show or something when you're walking on the beach like this. So I absolutely love this piece because I just think like any woman who puts this on will feel really confident. I mean, it's animal print, right? So I love this because it creates interest on the top portion of your body because it has that mesh detail, and as well it has that sweetheart neckline. So it's breaking up this part here with the animal print down below. So even though it's not creating an emphasis on your waist and creating definition there, it's creating a pattern blocking effect because it has that mesh detailing on the top and the sweetheart neckline, which is going to kind of give the illusion that you do have, you know, a fold out bust, and then you have the animal print down below. So, you know, you're not that curvaceous on top. So that is something that you can be able to do to distract the eye as well. And of course you have the fun funky print that'll make you feel fierce on that beach. Go fierce, fierce on that beach. So what I love about this third one is that it places great emphasis on your midsection, creating the illusion of a cinched in, more defined waist. And the way that it's doing that is, if you can see the way that the angles of the triangles come out, it's widest on the outer parts and then it thins in a bit more as it goes down to the center of your stomach. This is going to create the illusion of a defined waistline. So I would definitely suggest something like this, that if you do have something with stripes across, you know, going towards the midsection of your stomach. If it can be triangles that are widest towards the outer part and then that they kind of taper in towards the center, it's going to create that illusion. Okay, so now moving right along to our fourth and final body shape, which is the hourglass. And you want to maintain a balance by not creating distinctions from your upper portion and your lower portion. So you don't want to do any of the things that I mentioned for the apple or the pear shape. So you don't want to have like, you know, pattern on top and then a solid on bottom, because again, you're going to be placing emphasis on only the upper portion of your body. So you're not really going to be taking advantage of the fact that you have a balanced out frame. So just stick with solids or patterns or something that's just the same scheme going on throughout the entire look. So for this one here, I absolutely love this, because if you don't like wearing two pieces but you still kind of want that feel to it, monokinis are so trending right now. So you can get that feel just by wearing a monokini. And monokinis are a one piece that have cutouts, so it kind of creates the illusion of a two piece. So you can definitely get away with something like that. As you can see, it's a solid metallic color. I think this will go really good with all you warm undertoned ladies, because those golden bronzed colors look really good with you guys. So I would definitely suggest something like this. Of course, it doesn't have to be metallic. That's just a suggestion. If it's a solid color, or if you want to do one that has just, you know, patterns, you can definitely get away with doing something like that. And what I really love about this one piece is that if you have a stomach that you are insecure about, like you feel like it's a little bit large and you're just insecure about it, something like this, because it has the cutouts and you're not showing everything, and you have the ruching effect, which kind of visually slims you down, I think that's the perfect combination. So I would definitely suggest something like this for you ladies that want to have that feeling of having a two-piece but you're a little bit insecure about it. Try it out with a monokini and then work your way to a two-piece. What I love about this bathing suit is that you have the pattern on the solid that is just creating the distinction between your upper portion and your lower body. So this will also work for a rectangular or boy shape. But for you, hourglass ladies, it's just creating an emphasis to that smaller waist, because you have that solid contrast with the pattern. So it's going to create the attention to go to that beautiful cinched in and defined waistline. And for the third bathing suit, I absolutely love this two-piece. I love everything about it. I love the color combination. I love the pattern. I think it's so flattering, and I think it would go well with any skin color, skin type, and hair color. So I really like that it has the pattern detailing, but that again, we kept it with the top portion and lower portion. So let's just see if you remember. If you are a pear and wanted to wear something like this, you would wear a pattern top, solid bottom. If you are an apple, you would wear a solid top, pattern bottom, and in this case, the hourglass, you would wear it just like how you're seeing it.